Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today I'm joined by Tressa. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
This is actually the first day I've met Tressa, and the reason I wanted to do this is to bring different girls on, get some different women's perspectives so that you guys just aren't hearing from me the whole time. You can get some other girls' perspectives as well. So we're going to be answering some questions that you guys submitted, some scenarios, questions, concerns, and kind of give you our opinion on it. So let's get started. And if you guys want to participate in a future video, I have a little highlight on my Instagram called Need Advice. There's an entry form there that you can fill out and submit your questions. So be sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Okay, so our first submission says, my girlfriend struggles with sex addiction but fails to acknowledge it. She wants to try an open relationship while I school abroad. I agreed, but now I feel nervous about the whole situation, and I feel if I were to call off the open part that she wouldn't want to be in a relationship anymore. I know she loves me without a doubt, but I feel as if she loves sex more than anything. Should we just break up, or how should I approach this in order to maintain a happy, healthy relationship? First thoughts.
Well, what I took from that is that it's her and not you.
Yes.
And I just personally don't think you could fix someone like that.
No.
It's just like, it kind of is what it is.
To me, it sounds like she just wants someone to sleep with while he's gone.
That's it.
And
she's just using them.
She's using the open relationship thing as an excuse to still sleep with people while you're not around.
Basically wants to keep you on a leash a little bit.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, breadcrumb you a little, keep you at an arm's length. And it's clear from what you wrote in that you're not okay with an open relationship. It doesn't seem like you're on board with it and you just agreed to, you know, stay in her life. And you kind of want to make sure you're on the same page about that because open relationships are not for most people. So
I think if you're going abroad as well, you will have a lot more opportunity than she will. So I think you should take that into consideration as well. Just
that is
saying.
True. That is true. And she's, you know, trying to keep, you know what it also sounds like? She's trying to keep you at that arm's length because she knows you're going to have that opportunity. And maybe she's insecure about that.
Absolutely.
A little bit.
I'm also thinking like a little bit, she knows she has him on a leash, so he's gonna come back whenever she wants, it seems to be.
Yeah, and maybe he won't exercise his options while he's abroad, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, it sounds messy to me.
Too toxic already to continue.
Yeah, it's just like, if you're not okay with something, you really have to make sure that you and your partner are on the same page, especially if you're gonna be long distance. Like, I had a boyfriend when I studied abroad, and honestly, it didn't work out, and I just wish I would have been single.
Yeah.
It was the worst, because then you're like,
and you don't want to
talking
figure
all
out
the
too
time.
late.
Yeah, and then it's like, you've just wasted your entire semester abroad. Instead of going out, you're staying home FaceTiming your girlfriend. Like,
I mean, you abroad, I mean, come on, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it just seems to me like it's over and you kind of know it.
Yes.
So if I were you, yeah, I mean, we both agree on that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, so next one is, do girls like it when guys have an ear piercing? We'll start there, and then we'll read the rest.
We're not in the 2000s anymore, I'm just saying.
It's not Justin Timberlake and
yes.
Federline.
Yes.
Like,
no.
Take out the earrings and the tiny sunglasses and, you know, get with the program. I am not a fan of when guys have earrings. I think some guys pull it off, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
In a way, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm more so just totally not with it anymore. Like I said, I think that trend should be left in the 2000s a little bit. It's a little bit too feminine for my liking.
Yeah. Do you like more of like a masculine type of vibe? Like, what is the type of guy that you're into? Like, it wouldn't be a guy that has an earring or that kind of thing.
I mean, tattoos would be fine.
Okay.
Not mad about it.
Yes.
It's not the first thing I look for.
Yes.
But I definitely say maybe a little bit more muscular, but like I don't need a chiseled Hulk Hogan, I would say. Like no.
That's fair. You just prefer someone that's maybe not as feminine.
Toned. Yeah. Toned, a little masculine.
Got it.
Yeah.
So not the like feminine e-boys you see on TikTok, not your vibe.
No, not at all.
Totally
they can't be
agree.
skinnier than me. Just saying.
Okay, and next one is, do girls like it when guys have a tattoo? You said you don't mind that.
No, I don't mind it at all.
Do you have
Doesn't
tattoos?
bother me. I do.
Okay.
I have hand tattoos.
Oh, you do? I didn't even notice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'd like to say they meant something or mean something, but they don't.
They're just
I just
cute.
like the way they look, and then I actually have some tattoos on my arm up here a little bit.
So it would be hypocritical for you to say you don't like guys with tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any tattoos, and I still think guys look good with tattoos.
Right.
I used to hate it. I remember my high school boyfriend got a tattoo, and I cried.
Oh.
Like, after, I was like so upset.
Like petrified.
Yeah, just like, I was just like shaken up about it. But now I don't really care. I think guys look great with tattoos.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but it also depends what you're getting. Like, if you're getting a basic lion or a rose on your hand, get out of here. I don't have time for that.
Literally he got lion, rose, compass, like the typical.
That compass should have showed you the way out, because no, that was a sign.
Oh my god. Okay, and then the last one here. There's 2 more questions. What about nail polish?
I honestly, personally, rather vomit. I can't. It's way too much for me, too feminine. Like, what are you trying? I just don't know what the point of it is. I don't.
Yeah, and I'm all for people doing what they like, expressing themselves, but I think most girls would agree here.
And also, what are you trying to attract? I don't know. Like, you can have a nice manicure done with just clear polish on. What's the reason to go black? Like, what's the point you're trying to prove? I don't know.
I guess if you have like a certain style, or maybe, I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm just not into it.
It wouldn't attract a girl like me.
Just putting that one out there.
And again, like, I know celebrities do this, and I think that's where people get their inspiration. Like, Machine Gun Kelly paints his nails, Justin Bieber paints his nails, like, who else? Little Huddy, or whatever his name is, paints his nails. And I think guys get inspiration from that, but I think they're also forgetting those guys are famous. They make billions, millions of dollars. Like, they can do whatever they want, and girls aren't going to care.
Absolutely, and not everything looks the same or as good on everyone. And I don't think, men and women, I don't think they really understand that.
Yeah, just because it looks good on
someone
that celebrity
else does not mean it's going to be complimenting on you.
No, so find what works for you. You know, maybe it's not for you, and you just got to try to figure it out. But yeah, I don't really like nail polish. And then last question, which part is the best to get a tattoo or a piercing done?
Overwhelmed with that question, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be even like thinking about a certain part to impress someone. Like, you should do what you like and not be so fixated on like where's the best place to get a tattoo or whatever. Like,
right, but I mean, if you're, I don't know, personally, I don't think you should be asking someone, should I get a tattoo? Like, that is not leaving your body for literally the rest of your life. So I would never get a tattoo just to be like, do I look hot? Does this work for, no.
Is this the right spot for it?
No, like, you should know.
It should be a you decision, and maybe not influenced so much by everyone else. But also, I don't think piercings look really good anywhere. I don't like the ears. I don't like a guy with a nose piercing, immediately no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I mean, I'll find the nearest store.
Goodbye. Okay, so that's it for that one. What is your opinion on leaving your number on a napkin or check with a waitress? I know it's typically not recommended to ask a woman out while working, but this seems like a good approach as of 2022.
I have a big opinion on this.
Yeah?
I can't lie.
Okay, go.
So, I actually used to waitress.
Okay.
And I would say I definitely it depends how you do it.
Right.
It's totally all about the approach.
Mm-hmm.
So, say for instance, you're vibing a little bit, and you know it. You'll
You're
be able
like
to tell
flirting.
it's the eye contact.
Yeah.
You'll be able to know if she's into you or she just wants the shmoney, you know? So, I like, say for instance, guys, like, I'm into you. I'm going to put my number here.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it if you want. Shoot me a text.
It's not pushy.
Yes. But if you're literally going to leave it, walk away, and then stare back at me as I look at it, I'm uncomfortable. Leave it. You should have never left it there. I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And from personal experience, I would say the same thing. Whenever I was waitressing and guys would ask me, like, while I'm sitting there, like, I had a table, I'm not even being dramatic right now. A guy came in with his parents. He's sitting there. He looks at me. His parents are sitting there. He's like, "You're so beautiful. I would love to take you out." I'm like, "You're literally sitting here with your parents right now."
See, I think that's a little. I wouldn't have minded that. That's romantic to me. If he's open about it in front of his parents clearly know he's not a little skank if he's gonna do it like that.
That's a good point. That's a good way to look at it. You're very open-minded, but in the moment, I felt so awkward. I also had a boyfriend, so it wasn't going anywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, it just wasn't for me. I did have guys leave their number on a napkin, and I thought that was cute.
I mean, there was only one time where this guy gave me his number, and I swear, out of the hundreds of guys that give me his numbers, I was like, oh no, like, this is the one I'm gonna text back. Guess what happened to me?
Huh?
I lost that piece of paper. I never found it. Never got his number. I don't even know his name till this day.
And so you would have texted him.
Yeah.
Who knows what that could have been? If you're watching and you left Tressa your number, this is what has happened, just so you know. She didn't mean to ghost you.
No, I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened to the paper. I don't.
Okay, so it depends on the situation. Sometimes it can be awkward if a guy asks you when you're out at a restaurant, you know, and you're working, because you're working.
Absolutely.
Right? So you just kind of have to feel it out.
Puts the pressure on a little too much, and also you have to understand.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe if we had been flirting, like, while he was, like, there, it would have been different, but to just, like, it was just
kind
so,
of attack.
Yeah, it was so out of
overwhelming.
I was just so like caught off guard, like, oh no, I have a boyfriend, sorry, but like your parents are sitting here, it's so awkward. I don't know. Okay, that's
Did you look at the dad? That's the first thing you have to do. If the dad looks
You're
cute,
right.
that's the first thing I do. You got to look at the daddy to see what
he's
gonna
gonna
look like in the
like.
future. Yeah, see if he has hair on his head.
You know,
or something.
it didn't like catch me, so it must have not
Well, you
been
did
good.
have a boyfriend, so
That's true. So maybe I just wasn't
Good.
looking.
You're a good girlfriend. You weren't looking too hard. That's good.
That's right, guys. All right, next one here. Hi, Courtney. A girl I like has been showing me mixed signals. She says she wants to hang out with me, but never said yes when I ask her out. Bad sign. She would instead ask me out where we had a good time talking and flirting. Despite that, she would ghost my texts after we hang out and the cycle continues. Her action in person hints interest, but her communication off-site says otherwise. It is very contradicting and confusing.
I'm going to say, hope you haven't been wasting more than a month on this girl,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, because this is just, that you're already wasting your time, to be honest. If you're already feeling this negative way, it's not gonna go up from here. It just
Right.
won't. That's not how it works.
Right, and
Sorry.
the thing is also, like, if someone hangs out with you, they're gonna want, if they like you, they're gonna want to talk to you. I'm not saying she's gonna be talking to you 24/7 like a weirdo, but she's gonna want to communicate with you a little bit.
Interact,
She's not
yeah.
just gonna ghost you after you hang out. And also, the fact that she's showing mixed signals, even if she is into you, she's clearly playing games.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be wasting your time on that for, again, like Tressa said, more than a month. Like, it's time to go.
Or you're not the only one she's running the game on. She's picking which one she likes the best. I'm just
keeping-
being so honest.
No, that's
like,
good, because I think a lot of guys waste their time
Absolutely.
on girls that do this, and they think, you know, well,
There's hope.
Yeah, there's hope. She's you know, she's hanging out with me. She whatever, but you really have to see it for what it is and not what you want it to be. I think a lot of time wasted and heartache could be avoided by just doing that and seeing what's directly in front of you. And you're submitting this question, you clearly know.
Yeah, it just seems a little too forced
Yeah,
already.
he said,
for it being as
he
soon
literally
as it is.
says her action in person hints interest, but her communication offsite says otherwise. If her words and actions don't match, goodbye.
That's it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's 7 red flags in one. Might as well be on fire.
Exactly. Yep. So I would say bolt for the door on that one.
Yeah, keep
It's
going.
done.
Don't stop.
All right, guys, that is all we have for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. Give Tressa a follow as well. What's your handle?
Tressa_Chikalis.
All right, we have no idea how to spell that, so it'll be up on the screen for
I'm
you.
Greek.
As always, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all next time.